impressive runaway victory to launch yourself into the semifinals. You know, there's a lot at stake in a tournament of champions. Of course, there's always the prestige and excitement that comes with being named our winner. But this year, for the very first time, the winner of the TOC will also be earning a coveted spot in our Primetime Masters competition. So that's the prize on the line for our champions. Chris, Ben, Jared joining us again today. Welcome back and good luck, champions. Here are your categories in the Jeopardy round. First up, hey, why not? Let's audit a college course. Then we have all things Disney, followed by history, the New Testament, memory, and finally, speech. Parts of speech. Chris, welcome back. Make the first selection.
History 800.
This Italian family gave the world 4 popes. Leo X, Clement VII, Pius IV, and Leo XI. Chris.
What about the Medici?
Yes.
History 1000.
Japan returned to the control of an emperor in the 19th century in what is called this 5-letter restoration. Chris.
What Meiji?
Is Meiji?
Meiji is correct, yes.
History 6.
In 1546, the council of this Italian city added Judith, Tobit, and other books to the Catholic Bible. Chris.
What is...
Millen?
No, I'm sorry. Ben or Jared? It was the Council of Trent. I think Chris was flirting with it. Back to you.
A little bit. New Testament.
New Testament for the 800.
Act 7 reports that he was stoned to death for speaking what the council thought was blasphemy against God. Jared?
Who is Stephen?
Yes.
New Testament 600.
John 15:13 says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for these people." Jared?
Who are his friends?
That's correct.
New Testament 1000.
This apostle drew his sword and smote the high priest's servant and cut off his right ear. Jared?
Who is Peter?
Right again.
All things Disney 600.
Inspired by The Princess and the Frog, Disneyland has a new eatery featuring southern dishes and named for this character. Chris?
Who is Tiana?
With Tiana, college course for 800.
Is anyone here a marine biologist? Here being this Jesuit university in Spokane. And you could be after learning about it in Bio 403. Chris?
What Gonzaga?
Right.
College course for 600.
College course 6.
Taking 340.612.01, epidemiologic basis for tuberculosis control at this university in Baltimore? Thank you, as that sounds kind of important. Chris?
What is Johns Hopkins?
Johns Hopkins, college course for
1000.
History 383 at this military college of South Carolina examined patterns of war to 1763. Chris?
What is the
Citadel?
Good for 1,000.
Parts of speech for 800.
Parts of speech 8.
Betwixt, between, beyond. Chris?
What is preposition?
Right.
History 400.
History for 400.
The litter of broken glass in the streets of Germany gave this name to the November pogroms of 1938. Ben?
Was Crystal knocked?
Yes, you're on the board.
New Testament 400, please.
St. Paul wrote his epistle to the Philippians from here. Also a creative spot for Martin Luther King Jr. Ben?
It's jail?
That's correct.
Memory 600.
A hafiz or hafiza is someone who has memorized this. Chris?
What is...
What's the quail one?
Parts of speech 6.
Zem, zirs, zemself. Chris?
What pronouns?
Those are pronouns, neo-pronouns. You have $6,200 and a big
Sorry,
lead
take off.
as we come to our
Worship
first
break.
break. Back with more TOC action after that.
Place, that sofa and this chair, it's amazing. I can't lie. It was all Martha and Steinhoff's. Check out the table. Solid wood like my molars.
Steinhoffel's President's Day sale has been extended. With our 60-month financing, your new room just got more affordable.
And the rug, it ties the whole room together.
Want to see a magic trick? Taco John's is turning your dollar into mouth-watering favorites with the new BOGO for a Buck menu. Get a signature Taco John's item and add another for just $1. Abracadabra, yeah! The new BOGO for a Buck menu, only at Taco John's.
Promotional consideration provided by Ancestry. Discover, preserve, represent.
We come from a long line of cowboys. When I see all of us out here on this ranch, I see how far our legacy can go.
Jared Watson is a quality control specialist from Greenville, Texas. And aside from your 3 wins on the Alex Trebek stage, Jared, you had some Jeopardy success on social media as well, right?
Yeah, so the Jeopardy experience goes by so fast when you're out here, and I wanted to find some way to kind of make it my own and celebrate it. And for me, that's music. So I recorded a cover version of the Jeopardy theme, and my son, Eric, recorded me on video playing all the parts. So there's video out there of this big compilation of me playing the Jeopardy theme. So I loved it, and I love that I got to do it with my son.
I'm going to take a listen. Maybe that'll be our new theme music next season. You know, I got to hear your version.
Yeah.
Ben Goldstein from Dexter, Michigan is a director of content marketing who got some good Jeopardy advice after your first win, I think?
Yeah, outside of the studio, I ran into Buzzy Cohen. I was with my wife, Rachel, and two of our good friends. And my friend Paul asked Buzzy, what's one piece of advice you can give Ben to help him win more games? Without hesitating, he said, don't guess. And at first I thought, you know, how am I supposed to win if I don't guess? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about, right? And I almost lost my third game because I was guessing too much. And I started taking Buzzy's advice to heart a bit. So thank you, Buzzy, for that. I think it's helped me. And look, I'm not guessing. You
won 5 games. So Buzzy must be right occasionally.
Yeah, he's right, yeah.
Well done. Chris Panullo is back with us, a customer success operations manager from Ocean City, New Jersey. Chris, you won 21 games of Jeopardy. So impressive. Tell me what the highlight was.
For people who don't know, every tournament has an alternate as we speak. Andy Trail is backstage, hoping that David Sibley gets an Episcopal emergency call in Walla Walla.
He pulled his Episcopalian.
Exactly. His collar is too tight. But I was fortunate enough to be the alternate at Jeopardy Masters, and it was incredible to meet all the masters, including Sam Butcher, who's in the audience today. And it was a dream. It was like Jeopardy Fantasy Camp.
And were you tempted to Tanya Harding any of the Masters and get out here?
Oh, I just needed Andrew's wife to go into labor 24 hours earlier.
She did not cooperate, and Andrew got to play, but you came back for this tournament, Chris. It's delightful to see you. You have control of the board at the moment. Where to?
Memory 800.
A vivid memory of learning
800.
big news is a this memory, named for a lighting accessory of mid-20th century news photography. Chris?
What is flashbulb?
What's
flashbulb
flashbulb?
memory,
College course with 400.
Math 0407, linear algebra and matrix theory, does not sound like an easy A at this HBCU founded by Booker T. Washington. Jared.
What's Tuskegee?
Yes.
Memory 1000.
In comparing computer memory info, think before you give us this, the number of megabytes in a gigabyte. Chris.
Was 1000?
What is 1000?
That is not correct. Jared.
What is 1024?
Yes, that's the number.
All things Disney 800.
1024.
This song from
Okay.
Three Little Pigs became a rallying cry against the Great Depression and the rise of Hitler.
Don't know.
Who's afraid of the big
Who's afraid of the
bad
big
wolf?
bad wolf?
Jared?
Okay.
All things Disney 1000.
A Spoonful of Sugar and It's a Small World are among the more than 200 songs these siblings wrote for Disney. Chris.
What the
the Shermans?
Shermans?
You got it.
What's the speech
What's the
1000?
speech 1000?
Yowza, Zoinks, Shazbot. Chris.
What
What are
interjections?
interjections?
That's correct.
What's the speech
Speech
400?
Neither and nor. Chris.
What
What are
conjunctions?
conjunctions?
Right again.
Memory
Memory
400.
This actress has an autobiographical memory like only 100 other known humans and has no trouble remembering her lines either. Jared.
Who's Mary Lou Henner?
That's right.
All things Disney 400.
As you might expect, that's the Daily Double. Not a lot of places it could be at this point. And Jared, if you got it all, you'd be tied with Chris for the lead.
Let's do it. All in.
He's gonna do it, all right. Here's your clue in All Things Disney. At Walt Disney World in 1975, Scott Carpenter, Gordon Cooper, and Jim Irwin attended the grand opening of this ride.
What is Space Mountain?
Big
Yes.
Mountain, you got it. Yeah.
We got a tie game. Where to now?
All things Disney 200.
Naturally, he was the first animated character to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Chris.
With Mickey?
Mickey?
Yes.
It's
History
for
200.
200.
Lasting from August 1786 to February 1787, Shays' Rebellion in our young republic was in protest of economic conditions, mainly high these. Chris.
What are taxes?
What taxes?
Speech
Speech for
200.
200.
Fred Flintstone, Sweden, Roomba. Jared.
What are nouns?
They are.
New Testament 200.
Agreeing to crucify Jesus, he washed his hands and said, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. Jared.
Who's Pontius Pilate?
Yes.
Memory 200.
So you have a good memory for these? So do chimps, who in a 2023 study could recognize ones they hadn't seen for 25 years. Ben.
What are faces?
That's correct. And the last clue in Let's Audit a College course? It was a safe bet that this state university offered Gaming Management 1 and also TCA 471, Practicum in Hotel Education. Ben.
What's UNLV?
University of Nevada, Las Vegas is correct. You have $12.
First goes for dude.
And
Double
your selection is
jumping.
double jeopardy, Ben. When we come-
United Healthcare. Get Medicare with more.
Only United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans come with a U-Card, one simple member card that opens doors for what matters.
How about using it at the pharmacy?
Yes, your U-Card is all you need.
That's easy.
The all-in-one U-Card, only from United Healthcare.
Board is set up for double jeopardy with twice as much money out there. Here are the new categories, champs. We have world cities up first, then double the same vowel. We have some alloys, some Italian Americans, some literary groups, and finally, you got to admit, the 70s totally rocked. Ben, I don't know where you come down in the 70s, but make your selection.
I love it. 70s totally rock for 2000, please.
I want you to want me to say Cheap Trick's 1978 live album At This Arena in Japan is a hard rock masterpiece. Jared.
What is Budokan?
Live at Budokan, yes.
70s, 1600.
The 70s totally rocked long hair, as seen on this rock and roll band from Massachusetts, whose 1976 debut album included Rock and Roll Band. Jared.
Who is Boston?
That's correct.
The 70s totally rocked 1200.
Fire in the Sky. After Montreux Casino burned during a Zappa gig, Deep Purple wrote this top 5 hit with a killer lick. Jared.
What is Smoke on the Water?
Correct.
The 70s totally rocked 800.
This quartet gave us a tour of Kashmir in 1975 and enjoyed some custard pie. Ben.
Who is Led Zeppelin?
Right.
70s totally rock 400.
Only months after releasing 1979's Highway to Hell, this group lost lead singer Bon Scott to acute alcohol poisoning. Ben.
What's AC/DC?
You got it.
Double the same vowel, 1200, please.
Traveling third class, over 700 passengers on the Titanic were in this cheapest section below decks. About 180 survived. Jared?
What is steerage?
Yes.
World Cities 1200.
We are marching to this city where the Peace of Varenicking was signed in 1902, ending the Boer War.
I don't know.
The old song, we are marching to
We
Pretoria.
are marching to
Jared?
Pretoria.
World City 1600.
Answer there. Nearly double. 4-2 in the round. And you have just pulled off an unlikely $6,000 lead over Chris Panula. What do you want to do here?
Let's do 6,000.
All right, here's your clue in world cities. Fittingly, this capital is the Yukon headquarters of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
What is Whitehorse?
Was White?
Yes,
White
20,000.
Horse. You got it.
Let's do alloys for 1,200.
Stellite, which coats saw teeth and lathes, got its name because its brilliance was like these. Ben.
For stars,
That's it.
Italian Americans, 1200.
He's in the National Inventors Hall of Fame for his ice rink resurfacing machine. Jared.
Who is Zamboni?
You got it.
Alloys for 1,600.
Answer there. The other daily double. Very interesting choice you have here, Jared. Because now you have a pretty big lead.
5,000.
Here's your clue in alloys for $5,000. This 7-letter word for an alloy used in dentistry is also used to mean any combination of 2 or more substances.
What is amalgam?
Correct.
Oh God, yes, you got it.
World Cities for 2,000.
About a third of this city's 15 million people live on the Asian side, while the rest live in Europe. Chris.
What is
Was
Istanbul?
That's correct.
Alloys for
Alloys
2,000.
Lydia in Asia Minor was the chief source in the ancient world of this naturally occurring alloy made of gold and silver.
Don't know.
It's a tough one. It was called electrum.
Electra.
Chris?
Okay.
Italian Americans, 2000.
Italian
In
Americans.
1984,
2000.
she made history as the first woman to be nominated for vice president by a major political party. Ben.
Is Ferraro?
Yes.
Italian Americans, 1600.
The screenwriting credits on the Godfather films are shared by these 2 men, the director and the original book's author. Jared.
Who are Coppola and Puzo?
Yes.
Double the same vowel, 1,600.
Founded by a Norwegian missionary and formerly known as Gotthop, it's the capital and largest city of Greenland. Jared.
What is nuke?
You're right.
Double the same vowel, 2,000.
Related to the hyena, this striped mammal of southern Africa feeds mainly on insects and termite larvae. Chris.
What is the
Was the
Aardwolf?
Aardwolf
Yes.
Literary
Literary
Groups of
Groups
2000?
The early 20th century Stratford-on-Odeon Literary Circle hung out at this bookstore run by Sylvia Beach in Paris's left bank. Chris.
What is Shakespeare in
Was
Paris?
Shakespeare
Oh,
Paris?
sorry. Ben or Jared? So close. Shakespeare and Company.
Shakespeare
is the
Company.
bookshop.
Okay.
Literary 16.
Literary for 1600.
It's thought this famous name stuck after Edmund Duffy of the Brooklyn Eagle drew a caricature of the members as knights. Ben.
We're friars?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, it's not fires.
They were knights of the Algonquin Round Table.
Chris
Italian
Round
Americans,
Table. Okay.
As director of the
Good.
National Institute of
Italian
Allergy
Americans,
and Infectious
800.
Diseases, he
was
became a
Dr.
fixture on
Anthony
TV during the COVID
Fauci.
pandemic. Chris?
Who is Fauci?
Right.
Alloys,
Yes. Alloys with
Ferrocerium is used to make these rocky-sounding sparking devices and cigarette lighters. Jared?
What are Flint?
Yes, they're flints.
Literary Groups 1,200.
The 1926 literary magazine Fire featured Wallace Thurman and County Cullen, members of this New York movement. Chris?
Was the
What is the
Harlem
Harlem Renaissance?
with
World
9
Cities,
World
8.
Cities for 800.
This Latvian capital is pretty much at the geographic center of the 3 Baltic states. Jared?
What is Riga?
Yes.
Literary Groups 800.
A plaque at 50 Gordon Square, London, honors this literary group that included Clive Bell and Leonard Woolf. Chris?
What is
Was
Bloomsbury?
Bloomsbury?
Yeah, Bloomsbury Group is correct.
Vowel 800.
Valve
The
800.
U.S. has no cranberry tycoon. Ocean Spray is an agricultural one of these. Chris?
What is
Was cooperative?
Yes.
World
World
Cities
Cities
400.
4.
A Novocastrian is a person from this city upon Tyne. Chris?
What is
Was
Newcastle?
Newcastle?
That's right.
Double the same valve for
Double the same
400.
vowel 400.
Polar Tech pioneered this fabric, perfect for sweaters and blankets. A synthetic material despite its sheepish name. Chris?
What is woolite?
No, I'm sorry.
Woolite?
What is fleece?
Please.
Back to you, Chris.
Okay. Italian Americans for 400.
After 19 nominations, she won her first Daytime Acting Emmy. And in 2023, she was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Jared.
It was Susan Lucci.
Yes, it is.
Alloy is 400.
Magnesium is a strong, lightweight alloy of these two elements. Chris?
What are magnesium and titanium?
No, I'm sorry. Ben or Jared? Magnesium and the other one,
Magnesium.
And in literary groups, I'll say it for Sam, bring it. Poets like Bei Dao of the Misty School of Poetry were exiled from China following the 1989 protests in this Beijing square. Ben.
It's Tiananmen.
Tiananmen Square is correct, bringing you to $4,400.
Final Jeopardy time.
Jared has a big lead, 32,200 as we head into Final Jeopardy. You three champs will be facing this category today.
Art history.
And the clues coming up. And here's the clue. The Royal Academy of Arts has this man's La Fornarina, and in the 1800s, the RAA's love of him made some artists retreat to an earlier style. 30 seconds. Good luck. We'll start with Ben Goldstein, who had $4,400 to his name. He wrote down
El Greco.
Not the right painter.
No, not El Greco. Everything.
All but $100.
That's what he's left with.
Chris Panula, 21 wins, but in second place going into final with 14,000. What artist did you come up with, Chris?
Botticelli.
And that's
no, not Botticelli.
You wagered everything.
Well,
and everything. Knock you down to
zero. You dropped to 0.
Jared Watson, just a 3-game winner, but boy, on the strength of those 2 daily doubles, he had a big lead going into final. And he wrote down which artist?
Raphael.
That is correct.
Yes, Raphael. Correct.
You're the artist who wrote that into Raphael. And you wagered nothing at all. Didn't have to. $32,200. Congratulations.
What is even happening right now?
Big upsets like that are going to happen. Be back.
The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. And great coverage is just the beginning. Families and small businesses can save 20% versus Verizon and AT&T. Make the switch today.
Your skin is ever-changing. Take care of it. With Gold Bond's Age Renew formulations of 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins for all your skins. Gold Bond.
It's the annual baseball and softball sale at Play It Again Sports. March 1st and 2nd, get 15% off new and used bats. Plus 20% off gloves, helmets, and gear from the biggest brands in the game. It's all on sale because here, everybody plays.
Well, welcome to Family Feud, everybody. I'm your mayor, Steve Harvey. Boy, we got a good one for you today. Returning for their 5th and final day with a total of $41,250.
Mama Butler family wins tonight's game. They drive out here in a brand new car.
And from El Paso, Texas, it's the Burkett family.
Burkett family for challengers.
Everybody here trying to win themselves some cash. And today, if the Butler family wins today's game, they're going to drive out of here in a brand new car. Let's play feud. Top 8 answers on the board. Here we go. Name something in your dreams that you might be riding on naked.
A horse.
A horse. That's a good one. The more is like 25 people. An elephant.
Miss Sylvia, something in your dreams you might be riding on naked.
My husband.
Husband, you ride on your husband naked?
It kind of messed the kids up, didn't it? Kids ain't never heard mama say nothing like that.
It was this for 13 people, but that was a funny answer.
Chanel, something in your dreams you be riding on naked.
A camel.
Camel. Camel. What? What one?
Sherelle, something in your dreams you might be riding on naked.
A bike.
A
A
bike.
bike. That's a good one. Number 3 is for 8 people.
Hey, Dap, something you might be in your dreams riding on naked.
A roller coaster? Roller coaster. That's a good one. Don't for 2.
All right, Don, see you. We got 2 strikes. We got to be careful now. The other family can steal. Something in your dreams you might be riding on naked.
A cloud. Cloud. That's a good one. No for 3.
Name something in your dreams you might be riding on naked.
We're gonna go with unicorn.
Unicorn.
Unicorn? Yep, they got it. Dolphin.
7.
Wave.
6.
Boat.
4.
Motorcycle.
Give me Sylvia, give me Dave. All right, guys. Top 7 answers on the board. Here we go. A boss without boundaries calls you when you're doing what?
Slacking on the job.
Slacking on the job. It's not there. Not working. No.
Damon.
He doesn't know.
Vacation.
Vacation. What's the answer for 24 people?
Sherelle, a boss without boundaries calls you when you're doing what?
Celebrating your birthday.
Celebrating your birthday? 21.
Hey, Dap, a boss without boundaries calls you when you're doing what?
He doesn't know.
All right, we got 2 strikes. We got to keep it over here now. Burke and family can steal. A boss without boundaries calls you when you're doing what?
Recklessness.
Recklessness.
That's a good one. You quickly.
A boss without boundaries calls you when you're doing what?
Getting married.
Getting married. That's a good one.
When you're getting married.
No, they get the point.
Number 7.
A funeral.
6.
Sexy time.
5.
Bathing.
4.
Eating.
3.
Hebrew.
Number 1.
Sleeping.
Burke family got 66. What? Family 6'6". Bottom family 24. Give me Chanel. Give me Damon. I know you crazy. Damon, I know you crazy, man. Point value's double. Top 7 answers on the board. A married woman might say, love at first sight does exist. I fell in love with my husband when I saw his what?
His money.
His money. That's a good one. Which means to say that one is more popular.
His face.
His face. One is like weird people.
Miss Virginia, I fell in love with my husband when I saw his what?
I'm going to go with package, Steve.
Package, that's a good one. Number 3 is for 12 people.
Well, Big Rick, fell in love with my husband when I saw his what?
When she saw my car.
When she saw your car.
She saw your car. Number 3 is for like 5 people.
Dominique, I fell in love with my husband when I saw his what?
His swagger?
His swagger. We'll find out for like 3 people.
Dane, I fell in love with my husband when I saw his what?
I'm going to say his house, Steve.
His house, that's a good one. Number 6 is for like 3 people.
We just cleared the board, Damon. No strikes. I fell in love with my husband when I saw his what?
I'm going to go with dance moves.
Dance moves?
His dance moves.
No strike one.
Miss Virginia, I fell in love with my husband when I saw his what?
What he did for a living. His job.
His job.
What he did for a living.
Strike 2.
Rick, we got 1 answer left. Give it to me, clear the board, but we got 2 strikes. Butler family can steal.
Lack of wedding ring.
Lack of wedding ring. That's a good one.
I never had it put like that before, Rick. His lack of wedding ring.
No.
A married woman might say love at first sight does exist. I fell in love with my husband when I saw his what?
Family.
Family, that's a good one. I think it's there. No, they get the points.
Number 7.
Oh, kinda.
Look your family. Welcome back to the feud. The Burkett family, 250. Butler family, 24. Remember, everybody, if the Butler family wins today's game, they're going to drive out here in a brand new car. Let's go see. Give me Sherelle. Give me Virginia. Point values are triple. Top 4 answers on the board. Name a creature that there are so many of them, it will never be an endangered species.
Mosquito.
Mosquito. With 63 people.
Yeah. Name a creature that there are so many of them, it will never be an endangered species.
Birds.
Birds. There were 5 at the surface, like 4 people.
Donald C. Name a creature that there are so many of them, it will never be an endangered species.
Dogs.
Dogs is not a creature.
That was a good answer. Miss Sylvia, name a creature that there are so many of them, it will never be an endangered species.
Fish.
Fish, that's a good one.
Fish.
No, for 2.
I got 2 answers on this board. If it's not there, the other family can steal and they will win this game.
A mouse.
A mouse.
I'm from New York.
Yeah, they're everywhere. A mouse.
There were 2 answers, there's like 11 people.
Name a creature that there are so many of them, it will never be an endangered species.
A cat.
Yeah.
This is for sudden death. A cat.
23. Cat is not a creature.
Family, this is the situation. I got 1 answer left and 1 answer only. If you all give me that answer, your family steals, your family wins the game. But if it's not there, the other family gets a chance to play sudden death. Name a creature that there are so many of them, it will never be an endangered species.
I gotta say us, humans.
Humans? Humans is not a creature.
A human! Well, nobody reached 300 points, so we gonna play sudden death. Give me Donald Jr., give me Rick. Gentlemen, for this survey, we are asking for the top answer only. Name a holiday when you might drink a little too much.
Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
No car.
New Year's.
But your family for new family big champion.
30 seconds on the clock, please. Come on, man. When a woman has given up all hope of finding Mr. Right, name something she'll buy for herself.
A car.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how kinky are you?
8. 8.
Name something a meal isn't complete without.
Utensils.
Name a part of your body that's gone from hot to not so hot.
Arm.
Tush.
Fill in the blank. Blank shell.
Seashell.
All right, let's go. When a woman has given up all hope of finding Mr. Right, name something she'll buy for herself. You said a car. Survey said.
5.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how kinky are you? You said
5.
Wait there, 5. Survey said
12.
name something a meal isn't complete without. You said
Utensils.
yeah, utensils. Survey said
No.
name a part of your body that's gone from hot to not so hot. You said
Tush.
tush. Survey said
16.
fill in the blank. Blank shell. You said
Seashell.
Survey said
53. Number 1 answer.
Rick. Dane got 86. So it's still doable. You need 114 to win. It'll be a little bit tougher this time. We're going to give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's remind everybody of Dane answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. When a woman has given up all hope of finding Mr. Right, name something she'll buy for herself.
Vacation.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how kinky are you?
6.
Name something a meal isn't complete without.
Dessert.
Name a part of your body that's gone from hot to not so hot.
On.
Fill in the blank. Blank shell.
C. Shell.
Try again.
Gosh. Tortoiseshell.
Tortoiseshell. I don't know.
You got something in there. That's good. That's good. You need 114. When a woman has given up all hope of finding Mr. Right, name something she'll buy for herself. You said a vacation. Survey said
2.
Jewelry and a diamond was number 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, how kinky are you? You said
6.
Rick is a 6. Survey said
5.
Number 1 answer is 1. Name something a meal isn't complete without. You said
Dessert.
Survey said
23.
Number 1 answer was beverages. Beverages. Name a part of your body that's gone from hot to not so hot. You said your belly. Survey said
39. Oh, looks like the $45 a coin.
And abs was the number 1 answer. We need one big one, 45 points. Fill in the blank. Blank shell. You said tortoise shell.
Tortoise shell. 5.